Thought I needed to take a video of the store before I continue to destroy it. Liquidating everything in the store to pay for the truck. And it's becoming noticeable. So, just took down this rafter of action figures. The idea is to take down all of the action figures. We're going to turn this into a proper shop when I'm gone. I'm giving half to Jim in exchange for his work on the truck. And but I'll give the brief tour. So maybe we go outside. We see it from the outside. Oh, there's my sign, and the lights need to be replaced. But we're gonna change the name of the store to the Dragon's Den Gaming, something like that, for Jim. It'll be his shop, but that's the front. Great Escape. Yep. Anyway, these are the Xbox games. These are the 360 games. More 360 and Xbox One games. PlayStation 2 games. PlayStation 3 games. These are all going to be going up on eBay. PlayStation 3 and 4 games. Some autographed pictures. PlayStation 1 and Sega Dreamcast games. GameCube games and DS games. Wii games. Wii U games. Blu-rays. Comedy DVDs. TV DVDs, anime DVDs, and some other DVDs, and kids movies DVDs. Okay, now I have all these action figures I'm gonna have to sell on eBay. That's from my honeymoon. I gotta sell that thing. More action figures. Action figures above the DVDs. Action figures and toys and shit above the DVDs. This wall, I just cleared that out, and this is the fruit of that clear out on top of my display cases. Then there's those action figures. Drink cooler I'm going to leave for Jim, obviously. Gotta get rid of that slot machine, that vending machine, that Christmas tree, more DVDs, books, and manga, and CDs. Gaming kiosk. This was all cartridges, but kids were stealing them too much. I had a couch here, and so I moved the cartridges into the display cases. And I was going to put a table here and all my games, because I had a game center for people to come in and play games that was not very successful. But I was going to put tables here, but then in the middle of that project is when I decided that I was going to get rid of the shop and give it to Jim. So I never finished it, and I'm going to try to get rid of those on eBay as well. Some knives and shit. A bunch more knives and swords and stuff. That's a cutting block from Leonard Nimoy's house. This board, this cutting board is out of Leonard Nimoy's kitchen. 11/14/92, signed Leonard Nimoy and Sharpie, and the rest is carved in with some shit. Those are Transformers. Miscellaneous card albums and things. Some other stuff that I listed on eBay that is just more shit, more stuff. All of these, this full case is full of the cartridges that were the Atari and Sega cartridges that were out and being stolen, so I finally locked them up and listed them on eBay. It covers this other case that was full of really cool items, but I just figured I'd rather not be stolen from so much. BB guns, I can't sell those on eBay, so I'm trying to get rid of them. Handheld electronics, handheld systems, DS's and stuff. Anyway, don't need those. This was full of PSP games all along the bottom in this shelf. We listed those on eBay already, but there was about 250 of them or some shit. And then I don't remember what was down here, but the PS Vita games, and then what's left of the DS games. I did have 3 times as many as I do now, but this is picked over and picked through. Some hard drives. I'm giving away all of the VHS, but nobody seems to want them yet. Some of the old stuff from the shop. Another kiosk. Alright, getting into it. I still have more tour to go. Alright. These are action figures these are the action figures right here that came from that wall over there. Anyway, rafter action figures, let's hit those guys. Alright, oh, you got the other side. That's great. So, rafter figures, some of them are really cool, like the that Jesus figure. Oh my gosh, it's a pull back and let him go and he floats right across the surface. It's pretty great. Mad Magazine action figures, still near and dear to my heart. One of the first I'm sorry, not one of the first, but one of the things that I was able to save from my days as a blackjack dealer. There they are. Alright, Star Wars. I'm packing up all of the Hot Wheels tonight, but there's Hot Wheels here and here, on that rafter there, and then on that farther rafter down there. Lots of Hot Wheels. Alright. Well, I know. Also, there's this. I drew this picture, by the way, when I was 19. All of this stuff has to get listed. X-Files, these action figures. And there's some over there. This space used to be, this DVD wall here was all the way against that back wall, as evidenced there. But now it's a staging area for shit for the truck and stuff that I'm listing on eBay, comics I'm sorting, because I did have a whole comic book section and they're palletized now, but I'm going through those and listing them on eBay as well. Cords. These cords, these are in 3 big boxes. They used to belong to these 2 racks that I built to hang cords on. But I don't need to hang cords anymore. Here's my 1 million common and uncommon Magic the Gathering cards. All them freaking Magic cards filling up all them shelves. Yeah, that's a lot of Magic cards. These are all kinds of different loose figures for the different miniature games. D&D, Pathfinder, HeroClix, a lot of stuff like that. Other miscellaneous weird loose things. Yeah. Look at them. TVs, graphic novels. Yeah, look at that. Comic book boxes, 3 across, 3 deep. And so this stack goes up this high. Then those are cinder blocks that I had built a rack, and then there's another palletized stack that goes up. And then there's one more palletized stack beyond that. There was a bunch of boxes. There's a ton of boxes. Anyway. This is the action section. It's not really moved from anywhere. Yeah. Electronics, these are old retro systems. PlayStation 1, Sega Saturn, Sega Genesis, GameCube, Nintendo 64, Classic Xbox, PlayStation 2. This is behind the counter. PS3, Wii, and 360s. This is the Magic section. What do you want to buy? Pokemon. And this is kind of my sealed movies and DVDs section. My the Halloween mask that I got for my wife a week before we started getting divorced, and she rejected it, gave it back, and I can't sell it, so I'm stuck with it. Inside here there's a whole bunch of stuff in these boxes. Those are my comic books, my personal comic books that I wrote. There's storage for them shits. And some stuff in here. Don't know what else to show you. These are the tables where we do the tournaments. What's left of the 64 games, the Super Nintendo games. These are cards and supplies for our card games. Regular Nintendo. Obviously, this used to be a run-over Magic the Gathering case. This was always a supplies case, and this was a Pokemon run-over case. But I cannibalized them for the purpose of locking up my video games that were being stolen, and finally had enough of it and decided to list them on eBay. And I think the act of doing that, after having collected them for so long, is what really pushed me over the edge to make the decision to get rid of the store. Let's see, what else? Anything else to show you? The counter itself, the candy section. Some more retro games. These are all retrofied. Oh yeah, and the swords. The vending machines that I try to sell, but we realized this compressor is not working. That's fun. Anyway, so here's it in its current state. It's maybe 15% ripped apart right now. It was making quite a bit of money, and I'm running it into the ground and getting out of Dodge. So maybe you can see what I've done to this thing. This was open gaming area, retro open gaming. But yeah, as you can see, I've cut off a third of the back of the store. It was it's 1,500 square feet. Or maybe not. I want to say it's like 24 feet across and like 54 feet to the back wall. I think that's 14, or just under 14 or something. But yeah, I've been here for 10 years. I had a video rental store before this, and then this version of it is about 3 or 4 years old. And I'm folding it up, giving it to a friend, and taking off. You can see I'm not replacing things anymore, so maybe I should do some of that for a little while. And I don't have any no emotional reservations about getting rid of the shop. That getting rid of the things that are holding on to me, and I'm not holding on to them anymore. Anything, just the things that I need. The truck, uh, and me, and the internet really solves most of the problems of entertainment and communication and content. I mean, what else do you really need? I don't really feel the need to have tangible collections or things like that. I can just access everything, and most everything is free. So it's focus on living and not dragging the shit behind us.